Hey everybody, this is All Things Cheryl, aka Fatu. Stuff is going down on live Lifetime TV. If your babies, if your young ones come to you and tell you that something is going on and someone touched them inappropriate, believe them. Believe them. I say this to say that Lifetime TV has everybody in an uproar. The reason why I said in an uproar, Friday, Lifetime dropped the documentary on Surviving R.kelly. Surviving R.kelly. And this documentary was very, very emotional. They dropped it and they put part 1 and part 2 was dropped on Thursday. Part 2 and 3, part 1, part 2, part 2 and 3 will drop on Friday. Now, today is Saturday. I say this to say 4 and 5 is going to be dropped this Saturday. And it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot that's going on with this documentary, with the people that's involved in the documentary, with some of the young women, some of the older women, with some of the parents, the fathers. I don't know, I have to say fathers. Yeah, the fathers. And the fact that in Chicago, I believe it was allegedly, everything that's being said in this document, even though it's a documentary, I'm going to say it's allegedly. And I remember when I was going to school, film school, and I was basically learning how to do documentaries. And it is a lot of research when it goes into doing a documentary. Now, allegedly it's being said that R. Kelly and his camps is basically doing everything that they can and could do to stop this documentary from going down. They threatened Lifetime, and Lifetime is saying, hell to the no. We're going to do this. We're going to do this, and it's going to go down. We're going to do it, and we're going to show it. Now, a lot of people are very, very upset. You have R. Kelly's fans. Then you have some of the victims' friends. But remember, this was going on with R. Kelly as far as alluring young girls. And remember Lovely T. I really didn't know who Lovely T was until I started looking at one of her videos, and it was talking about R. Kelly, and she would basically call him the Pied Piper. And I was like, well, why would she call him the Pied Piper? Now, as I was going on, it's because I like Lovely T, and I like the way she goes about in picking her subject, the way she does her investigation. It was explained to everyone who's basically followed Lovely T, exactly what the Pied Piper was and why R.Kelly called himself the Pied Piper. It's fascinating. Had no idea. Now, as far as R.Kelly is concerned with me, I'm basically in my 60s. And I remember when R.Kelly was making his music, Step in the Name of Love, and just a whole bunch of it, because I don't really follow, never have followed, although some of the music that he made was very, very good. But I had no idea in how he was creating his music was through abusing and having a harem of young women, and he was doing all kinds of things that it was despicable. And I'm going to say despicable. And now we have this documentary, and everybody is upset, even to the fact where Roland Martin is actually covering this. He's actually looking at this. And here's the kicker. Now, Me Too movement. Now, we know, those of us who understand what Me Too movement is and who created Me Too movement. We know that a black woman created the Me Too movement, but it did not come into full blast, full explained, until a white woman jumped on board and said that this was happening to me too. And this is when the Me Too movement took off. Now, we know for a fact that Bill Cosby has been and was at one particular time allegedly seducing and putting pills and whatever else in women's drinks, although his abuse were older women, not younger women. But still, we know to a fact that Bill Cosby did say that he did do these things. Now, R. Kelly, everybody is saying, but he basically made good music. Step in the Name of Love, but yeah, but he was stepping on young children, young girls. He was pissing all over them. Let's just get real with it. He was pissing all over them. He was doing all kinds of things with them. This document, Surviving R.Kelly, is going to pick with you. Is going to pick with you. And what is amazing to me is that in all of this that was going on, why would you allow your young girls or even your young boys to be on a tour unsupervised? Unsupervised. Why would you allow your Aaliyah? Now everybody's upset. I love myself some Aaliyah. Why would you allow your 14-year-old to be in the company of an adult older man? And why and how were they able to get married? And the marriage certificate is a public record. So basically you can go and check it out and you can see it. Now, I remember what's that BET what was that, Parks 107 or something, and R. Kelly and Aaliyah came on and they were basically dressed alike. I was like, I remember that. Well, that was some years ago. I remember that. And I don't know exactly how my pastor is basically taking all of this. The reason why I say my pastor is that my pastor is Kevin E. Taylor. And at that particular time, he was, I think, one of the producers with Aaliyah, and he knew her very, very closely. And I'm pretty sure that he is basically looking at this. And I'm wondering how does he feel? I mean, what emotion is going through him? It's because uh it's coming on tonight, guys. It's really, really coming on tonight. And if you want to find out a little bit more about the Pied Piper and all of the things that he's basically have done over the years, and how he is able to stay free, and although it's not like the music industry do not know that any of this was happening, because they did, and they are still allowing him to do tours. I find that very, very fascinating. And of course, we know that the music industry and that the entertainment is somewhat, I'm just going to put it out there, it can be very racist, especially when it comes to black women. Look, I'm going to kind of stop here, and I'm going to say the Survivor of R.kelly will be coming on tonight. You will be finding out a little bit more. Those of you all who don't know, or who weren't aware, or who constantly want to turn their back on it, the fact that all of this was going on, it will be coming on tonight. Till the next time, this is All Things Cheryl, and you know my mantra: love is for everyone. And yo, I'm going to see you all on the next video. Peace and love.